Hello everyone, this is Mayan and I wanted to share with you another cake that I just made, and these are the toppers for that cake. This will be the bride and the groom in their favorite Hawaiian outfit. So the big proposal happened in Hawaii, and I wanted to capture that in this cake. I'm going to show you later on the inspiration for this, but she sent me pictures of her dress and her fiance's favorite board shorts, and I tried to copy that excuse me, for this topper. Let me move in closer to show you well, the lei is made up of really tiny flowers that I had strung together, so I thought that was nice. Made her really tiny flowers to hold, and as you can see, the dress has been hand painted probably for half a day. I wanted to get the effect of the original dress that was shown to me, and I'm going to show that to you a little bit later on. So with this cake, this is actually not the main cake in the wedding. This is actually just supposed to be a mini cake for her rehearsal. We wanted to make the cake for the actual wedding, but by the time she knew that I was making cakes, she already placed an order and made the deposit. So I figured I wanted to give her a cake and she can use it for the rehearsal. But once we started looking at cakes, she said, "No, I want to still bring it to the wedding and just have 2 cakes there." So hey, yippee. So I wanted to kind of steer away from the usual look that my cakes have, and this is what I came up with. Ta-da! I kind of like it. It's a 3-tier cake, not really huge, but it's big enough to kind of support how big the figures are. So the bottom is just about 10 by 10. I think it's about 10 by 10. The middle is about 8, and the top is 4 by 4 inches. And in making a cake like this, to be honest, it's not really that hard. The hardest part would be making them, or making the figures, but the cake itself, the design itself, as you can see, it's not really that difficult. You just have to kind of see it in your head before you start doing the random strips. But I wanted to get the effect of waves, because it's a Hawaiian themed cake. Waves without not actually putting, waves there. So I airbrushed the cake. It was the cake itself is done in really pale Tiffany blue, and I airbrushed it to kind of give it a feel that there's darker waves at the bottom and lighter at the top, and then covered it with another spray of edible pearl dust. The flowers are extremely simple, yet reminiscent of what you can see in Hawaii. And for Cecil, my friend, that is the kind of flower that we had back in the Philippines. We had tons of this in school, and I'm sure she'd remember what they looked like. Cecil has been, we've been classmates since 1st grade until we finished high school. So we're not extremely close, but with people that you've spent a good 10 years of your life, we already know each other pretty good, and I felt very excited to know that she's here in the United States with me, about an hour-and-a-half drive away, and I feel very honored to be given this part in a very important event in her life. So it was my birthday last week, and I decided not to make a cake for myself, but to give it to my friend as my wedding present for her as well. And here it is. So let me show you the back of the cake. It's extremely simple. Excuse me. So for those of you who are wondering if they should start getting the airbrush, this is going to be my answer to you. If not for the airbrush, it's not going to look like this. I mean, I saw the cake without the sheen, and without the darker bands of blue at the bottom, it looks totally different. So there you go. I hope you enjoy this cake, and I hope my dear friend and her husband Joe will enjoy it as well. So congratulations to both of you. May this be the beginning of the best days of your lives. Thank you so much, guys, and you guys have a great day.